This video is all about picking your hair. And I'll aim to give you a definitive answer of should you be picking out your hair every single day? And if not, what should you be doing instead? So let's hop straight into it. First thing, why should you listen to me? For the past 6 years, I've been teaching guys how to grow out their hair. I took my hair from this to this, and I've helped over 200,000 people across different platforms get results. And here's some of the results that I've gotten other people. So needless to say, I talk about this all the time, and people have found that it was useful. So I hope this helps you as well. First, let's get you up to speed. So when it comes to hair growth, right? There's two things that we're looking at. There's the growth rate out of your head. This is what everyone likes to look at. This is what everyone likes to fantasize about, right? And that is about half an inch every single month. That is the average across everybody. So I like to enunciate this and emphasize this. If any video is telling you that you're going to grow an inch of hair of like at night just by doing this specific method or by buying this specific product or telling you about how they grew their hair 6 inches in like 6 days, that is a lie. They're either trying to sell you something or they're trying to get views. And I want to set reasonable expectations for you so that you don't get disappointed. So that's when it comes to the hair growth rate, how it comes out of your head. The second part that a lot of people neglect is length retention. How much of that growth do you keep? Now, if you've ever detangled your hair using a pick, oh, I thought I have one here, but I apparently do not. You might have seen little pieces of hair stuck in between the pick. Or when you detangle your hair in the bathroom, you'll see short pieces of hair on the floor. Not all of that is shedding. More than likely, some of that is breakage, right? Breakage is when the ends of your hair snap off. Now, this is bad because when it comes to hair growth, right? Your body's gonna push out hair regardless, unless you are genetically inferior and you got something going on behind the scenes that I don't know about. Your body is gonna push out hair regardless, so you don't have much control over that. There's different stuff you can do, like oiling your scalp and all of that, but that's kind of just trying to get you as close to that average or as possible, right? When it comes to length retention, there's a lot of stuff we could do. When it comes to our routine, when it comes to how we manage our hair, and picking your hair is a part of that. So to answer the question, should you be picking out your hair every day? No, you should not be doing that. Now, I know that just ruffled a few of y'all feathers. I know y'all got a little bit upset because I understand a lot of you guys, you got school every day or you have work every morning. And when you go to sleep, especially if you have a shorter afro, you probably go to sleep on your pillowcase, you wake up and one side of your head is like super flat and it just looks bad, it looks messy, it looks unkept, it looks dry. So the number one thing that you want to do before you get seen by anyone is you want to fix it up. You want to get your little pick, get it to the right afro volume and all of that and look clean. Trust me, I get it. I was in your shoes and I had the same thing. The problem with that is, remember, we talked about length retention. Every time you detangle your hair, every time you style your hair, every time you do anything like that to your hair, you are manipulating it. You are manipulating it in terms of like you are risking breakage, right? So like I said, back to that whole thing of picking out your hair. You might see that you have those little tiny pieces of hair in the comb. That is breakage. That is progress that you have lost. So if you want to minimize manipulation or minimize breakage, because when it comes to hair growth, you want to like increase growth, yeah, but you also want to lower manipulation. If you are picking out your hair every day, that is going to add up, especially with the way that a lot of you do it is you pick out dry hair. Like your hair is dry, you just take the comb and you go about your business, you go about your day. If you want to give yourself the highest chance of reducing that manipulation, reducing that breakage, and actually seeing results, then you don't want to be picking it out every single day. But don't worry, we're going to talk a little bit about what you should do instead and what's actually going to help you. So, but first let's talk about how often should you detangle. And I like to use this rule. You only detangle your hair on wash day. For most people, or you can even expand on this and say you only detangle your hair when you style it, right? But for most people, and what I advise people do is they style their hair on wash day. So only detangle your hair on wash day. And in the steps that you probably do is you'll shampoo your hair, you'll like detangle it with your conditioner or your deep conditioner or something of that sort. That is the only day that you detangle your hair. You do not detangle it on any other day, because if you detangle it properly and if you style your hair, or you're managing your hair properly throughout the week, like how I'm going to show you in a second, then you will not need to detangle your hair more than that. But let's attack the big issue. You guys who want your hair to look good at the beginning of the day, right? I found a technique, or I found this like strategy that I used to use when my hair was really short that helped me out. You do not want to fully detangle your hair. Instead, you want to do something that I call fluffing out the roots. Now, what do I mean by that? When you're detangling your hair, you're basically going from roots to ends, or you're trying to make sure that you're able to pass the comb all the way from the roots to the ends. That's the main point. But instead, what I want you to do is damp your hair first. You can get a spray bottle. Here's one right here. Perfect. You can get a spray bottle like this. I like to put some leave-in conditioner in it, shake it up so it's all mixed together. You're gonna spray your hair. It's gonna be damp. You're gonna put like something like a shower cap on to like make sure that it absorbs it. You don't have to do that. There's a little extra piece. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna get that pick. You're gonna go to the root of your hair and you're just gonna lightly lift it. Lightly lift it off the scalp. You are not trying to go all the way to the ends of your hair. Just lightly lift it off the scalp for volume. And you're going to continue that around your head. Rule of thumb that I like to use is do not pass the halfway point of your hair. The only thing you're trying to do is lift that hair off of the scalp to get some volume. What's the point of this? Whether you got a short afro or your afro is a little long at this point, it's going to round it out. Like it's going to round it out for you to where it looks better. It doesn't look like it's glued to your head, but you also don't incur the risk of breakage. I have been using this trick. I used this trick when I had a short afro. I used this trick when I was growing out my undercut, when I had a drop fade. I've told people to use this tip on TikTok, on Instagram, and I get messages on comments like almost every single day of like how it changed their life. So do not detangle your hair every day through the picking thing. All I'm asking is that you substitute this with this technique to where you get more volume, but you don't have the breakage. I hope this video helped you out. There's a free hair routine down below in the description if you guys want to check it out. If you want something a little bit more custom, I offer one-on-one coaching calls where I build you a routine from scratch. I choose the products for you. I tell you what to do and when. I tell you when to use this technique versus the other technique, how to moisturize your hair, all of that stuff. You could book a call with me. The link for that will also be down below in the description. And if you like this video, you're definitely going to like this one. I advise you check it out. That's all for me, and I'll see you guys in the next video.